guys, this is Ignite Fire, and welcome back to another edition of Reacting to Skylanders Academy. Today I'm going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 4, known as Dream Girls, with Skylanders Superchargers gameplay in the background. So without further ado, let's get right into the episode here. Training simulation time. Man, I love how badass Stealth Wolf is in this sector. And plus the animation is great as well, nonetheless. And I like the way how Dreamcatcher has like her eyes drawn onto her, so it looks like she's awake, but she really ain't. Okay, Hex is fangirling right now, you can tell by that face right there, because I love the way how they can put as much detail into the facial expression. Hey there guys, this is Ignite Fire, and welcome back to another edition of Reacting to Skylanders Academy. Today I'm going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 4, known as Dream Girls, with Skylanders Superchargers gameplay in the background. So without further ado, let's get right into the episode here. Training simulation time. Man, I love how badass Stealth Wolf is in this sector. And plus the animation is great as well, nonetheless. And I like the way how Dreamcatcher has like her eyes drawn onto her, so it looks like she's awake, but she really ain't. Okay, Hex is fangirling right now, you can tell by that face right there, because I love the way how they can put as much detail into the facial expressions as they do, because you can tell what a character is feeling just by their facial expressions, and so that's why this animation style is very well done. Nice one, Stealth Elf. No, not really. Great job, Eruptor, Warhogger, quite literally, in fact. Wow, Spyro must be like good to it in order to live that. A TED Talk, yeah, go for it, Stealthy, Elfie. This is why she's my favourite character, she's so well written. Oh, that is so right, Eruptor. Yeah, I love the way how he kind of like points it out, the fact that she doesn't have pupils, so her face is harder to read than everyone else's. Because that's one thing the series is great at, you know, showing emotions through facial expressions, as I previously mentioned. And the fact that Stealth Wolf doesn't have pupils makes them able to show her, like, her facial expressions in a completely different way, which is so well done, and that's, you know, again, why I love Stealth Wolf. And of course, Hugo hates sheep still. Okay, that is what I call accuracy right there. I wish I could hit bullseye that easily. Wow, every single one of those hit the darts board right there. I can't even hit a darts board when I throw 2 darts. Never mind when I throw like 60 at once. Yeah, that weren't that good, J-Vac. J-Vac? I'm just going to call him J-Vac from now on. Yeah, put more pressure on Stealth Wolf, why don't you? Yeah, that's the worst thing about, like, doing things like speeches at school, because people put pressure on you, even if that is by accident. They're all scared of sheep, they become Hugoified. I don't blame you. Sheep, cows don't like sheep. And you know, if we were to get flying sheep one day, then that would be kind of scary. Linking to previous episodes, that's another great technique for this show. Okay, now don't actually look that bad. A lizard gizzard suit as a cake. I would actually mind trying that, you know. I mean, it looks well baked. Yeah, that's a great quote, Jetpack. Don't use that one, Stealth Wolf, because that would be a terrible idea. Yeah, so let's do something, because there's a bad guy among you. Her name is Dreamcatcher. I love the fact that Dreamcatcher originally started off as the Skylanders cadet, though, and she turned evil over time because she found being a Skylander boring, apparently. So I actually really like that attention to detail and writing and all that. Yeah, it sounded so much like a pig then. She's an elf, not a pig. I never heard of them. I've heard of you though, so that already makes you better than all of them combined. Stealth Wolf for sheep vanquisher. I'm sure she really wants to be known by that, innit? But either way, here comes the Jetpack to Stealth Wolf talk. Jetpack is kind of like the step down of Eon. Like I said in episode 2, he can kind of be like a fatherly figure at times, which is great. Oh, and I love the fact that she's got a life logo on her bed. That's awesome. Again, pay attention to detail. That's a terrible name. I agree with you on that one, Jetpack. Is that a Juggernaut? Yeah, more Juggernauts. Juggernauts are some of the cooler enemies, so definitely appreciate that. And then there's also Golden Queen, Chef Pepper Shack, and of course Chaos's mum. But why does Chaos have a figure of Chaos's mum? That's weird. Yeah, complete and sudden, alright. Not like someone came in and messed it all up, maybe. It was Glumshake. I love the way how she's doing it kind of like Laporte style. That is a nice touch. Dream time. Oh, I love this section. sheep. You know what, if I had a dream like this, I'll probably be scared of sheep as well. But either way, I love the fact how she has to face Dreamcatcher in the dream realm. Like, it's so well written, so much attention to detail, it's great. Like, this is Stealth Elf's dream at the moment, and Dreamcatcher's inflicting it, so, you know, it's awesome, just like the games. It's funny how this whole reaction series is basically just me saying just like the games and all that. But either way, yeah, it's nice writing for Dreamcatcher though, the fact that she finds Skylanders, or being a Skylander, boring, so she'd rather take up a life of villainy. Because I really like the way how that's written. It's a great backstory in terms of Dreamcatcher, and I'm glad that such an awesome villain gets such an awesome backstory in the series. It's really nice to see. Because they could have just gone for a series based on the games, but they decided to give background to the games as well. And you know, it's so much more better than what it could have been, and that's why I love the series so much, and that's why I think it's the best thing that's came out of Skylanders recently. Stealth Elf variant confirmed. We already have 6 billion Stealth Elves, so I think we need 1 billion more. And you know what, I don't even think that's the saturation at this point. Oh yeah, that's a perfect way to put it, Stealth Elf. Don't give up. Jetpack, don't you dare. Okay, he's gonna go, right? Yeah, you really don't, Jetpack, you really don't. Wow, what an interesting knowledge bomb. Great job, Jetpack. That is also not a great one, Jetpack. Yeah, you gotta go better at this stuff, and that's why Stealth Elf said talking, you are not. Dude, you just need to hire Crusher, because Crusher will bring that door right down. I think he just needs a slightly bigger hammer though. Yeah, she really don't, Chaos. This is no test, trust me on that. Velocity? Chaos is just as bad for making up words you don't exist as I am. Stealth Elf, don't give in to it. You can do it. Don't say that, Stealth Elf. You know you're wrong, right? She knows she's wrong. Oh, nice plan, Stealth Elf. And this is just her way of stalling. Here she goes, Stealth Elf being badass. Yeah, that's true. If it's her dream, then she has control over it. I know it's kind of like a cliche thing, but it is true. So it's time for Stealth Elf to out-dream Dreamcatcher in a way. This is not going to work out for you, Dreamcatcher. Stealth Elf is too awesome for you. Completely wrong pop. You're supposed to be, but that doesn't mean you are. Yeah, that's true. It's all about what you believe. Okay, that is so impressive. But again, this is where Stealth was doing said talk, not Spyro, but here it comes. This is really awesome. Okay, that's a great way to summarise the whole moral of this here episode. Very well done, very well written. So yeah, definitely an awesome episode, this one. Like, when I said the last one was the favourite episode so far, this one's even better than that one. Oh, true that. Like, she literally just won a major battle, so that's really what truly gave her the inspiration for this TED Talk. That and also Jetpack. Well, I'll say it's not a TED Talk, it's a TED Talk. Nope, he does have a fair sheep. But at least it's just Hugo now. Oh, that's true, what is the plan? Because Chaos is so smart like that. He had a plan all along. His plan to get captured. Because if that was his plan, then he did it very successfully. And you can trust me on that one. But yeah, it truly wasn't test Chaos. Your mum was trying to protect you, so that's why you listen to your mum. It's that simple. Oh, that reminds me of Trap Team. Best game ever. Oh no, this ain't gonna go well for Dreamcatcher. Chaos has a great moral, and this moral is so well written to the episode. Most of the time, when TV shows and stuff have morals to tell, they will just try to rub it in your face and wouldn't like try to cleverly write it into the episode. But this episode does the complete opposite. It writes it into the episode, so then it's not rubbing it in your face. You can learn it for yourself. And then, not to mention, for development and stealth, it's very good, and it's this episode is not centralized around the development of stealth, which I like, because I don't like episodes that much which are centralized just around development of characters. And stealth does develop, but it's like kind of like a side storyline here. It's not the main focus of the episode, and so again, it's well written, has a good moral to it. And overall, it's just a bunch of fun to watch, especially the dream sequences. It's a really great way to summarize some of the great action and some of the best creative writing. And not to mention, because this is an animated show, of course they can go all out. They can make the animation as creative as they possibly can. And the dream sequence truly proves how creative they can be with that animation style and stuff. And so overall, really enjoyed this episode. Bunch of fun, very little complaints. Maybe just the fact that the said talk, well, it was necessary to, because that was the whole, like, motto of the episode, the whole moral. It's the only part where it really tries to rub the moral of the episode in your face. So really, for said talk, it could have been less about, you know, just rubbing moral in your face and more about, like, just hinting towards it. But still, nonetheless, a great episode. Great episode, and so far my favourite episode of this season. With that all said and done, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to smash that like button. These episodes